Today we want to learn how to present an architecture board without rendering and 3D modeling. So stay with me. Hello friends, welcome back to Desire School channel. As an architect, sometimes we have no time to present our designs. I remember 4 years ago when I was a young architect, I had only one day to present my project, and only thing that I have was some sketch. I failed in that project, and that was a very terrible experience for me. After that, I tried to find a solution for the situation like that. And today, I'm gonna to show you how to present your architecture projects in a short time only with Photoshop. Here you can see my results. I know that's not the best presentation you can find, but you have to consider that I made the whole process in the 4 hours, and I think the results are wonderful for this short time. Okay guys, let's dive into the laptop and see how this job was done. First, you have to bring your sketch to the computer. You can use a scanner for this, or if you don't have one, you can use the camera of your phone. Be sure you are capturing pictures in the indirect light to avoid bad shadow. And take an image just right from the top of the paper. This is the sketch image that I have. You can see it have lots of problems. I want to clean the image and fix some bad lights and other bad things. In the first step, I'm going to open the image from the file menu. From the right side toolbar, select crop tool and remove unwanted things in your image. To have better control over the light and shadows, we should desaturate the image. Open image menu, select the adjustment, then you can find desaturate option. Create a duplicate layer. We need it in the next steps. For removing unwanted shadows and other bad things, use photocopy filter. You can find this effect in the filter gallery. This filter has some sliders and you can adjust, depends on your photo. As you can see, now we have much cleaner outlines of sketch. Only thing I don't like in this photo is some noises. Let's remove them. Now once again I'm going to duplicate the previous layer and apply the photocopy again. But this time I adjust sliders to remove the noises. When we do this, as you can see, we will lose some lines and details. The image we need should have all lines and details without noises. To do this, I'm going to select the empty area of the picture in the denoised layer. Click on color range from the select menu. In the next step, click on the empty area of the denoised layer. While this area is selected, go to the layer that has some noises. Now press the delete button to remove noises from this layer. I'm going to adjust lines a little more with the level option to make line darker and more visible. Now our outlines are ready for the next step. Let's work on this section in a separate sheet. The first thing I want to do is fill in the section cut lines. To do this, create a new layer. After that, use the brush with the black color. You can hold Shift to draw a straight line in Photoshop while you are using the brush tool. In the next step, we are going to define the ground in this section. After creating a new layer, select ground with the rectangle or lasso tool. Fill the selection area with the color you want. Change the blending option to the darken for this layer. Now I'm going to add a texture for the ground layer to make my section look better. This texture looks good. Put it in the right place and modify its size. Change the blending option for this texture to multiply. Be sure that this texture is above the ground layer. After that, go into the layer menu and select Create a clipping layer mask. Okay, for the next step, let's bring color inside of section. Create a new layer for this. After that, select inside of the section. I prefer lighter colors for the inside of section. Make some color difference or contrast in the colors to make depth difference visible. After that, once again add a texture to this layer with the same method we do in the previous step. Clean extra lines. Select and paint outside walls the same as the previous step. I prefer darker color for the outside and facade. Now I'm going to select the sky area with the color in a new layer. Add a sky image you like, optimize its colors if it's needed. Use the clipping mask layer for the sky. Okay, most of the things are done. Let's add some figure. I selected some sketchy style trees and people for this work. I put some links to find free figures and sketchy style trees in the video description.